My name's Scott Fletcher, ANS Group. Yeah, we're a cloud provider, so we take the hassle out of IT for businesses. I think we listen to our customers. A lot of IT businesses sell technology. We've transitioned certainly in the last 3 or 4 years into the managed services cloud model, where it's more about SLAs and taking the risk away from a customer. How to take my brew? It is black tea or sometimes peppermint if I'm feeling that way inclined. Oh God, I could come up with all sorts of cliches for that, but I do think every day is a challenge. So every day is a new day. What would be my favourite one? I think probably winning the 9th place best companies to work for, because we didn't prep for it. We just put in for it, and we got 9th place. So I think that just shows the culture of the business and shows that we're doing things right. We didn't have a HR director trying to manipulate the award, if you like. So I think when I look back, that your people are really key for your business. Obviously, when they're saying that it's a great place to work, then we must be doing something right. Oh, there's a tough one. ANS, of course, but maybe you shouldn't say that on a video like this. So other than ANS, we've worked with quite a lot. I mean, our lawyers are Waitmans, certainly recommend them. Companies I invest in, probably good ones as well. A company called CloudSmart, that I know are heavily networking around Manchester at the moment. They take the hassle away from your printing and your postal. So something that could work for lots of businesses. And a young lad I've just invested in as well, a guy called Jason Jacku, company called Primo, that are really investing in apprentices to do restoration works around the building sites. We've got many we're back to building again in Manchester, aren't we, which is fantastic. And they've done really well. Been doing subcontract work for people like Lang O'Rourke and Bruntwood. In their first year, tripled what they forecast in their first year revenue. So I'm well happy I invested in that one as well. Nice. What kind of word's that? I wouldn't. I think I'd rather answer it as who do I respect and who do I look up to. I think you look around the city and you've got to look for people who have really delivered in business, and probably call out Tom Bloxham as somebody who transformed the city centre, the first builder, if you like, to put the neck on the line around these sort of rooftop apartments, etc. I think when we look back, they were about 60-70 grand at the time, weren't they? So I wish I'd have bought a few, to be honest. But it really transformed the way we looked at the city centre. Then you might look at, say, Tim Bacon, where the standard of restaurants and eateries around the city centre because of that company have really changed things. And another one is somebody who I was in my first job with, Jenny Johnson, Kids Allowed, and again as a woman entrepreneur, I think she's really leading the way, investing in apprenticeships like ourselves. So they're probably the 3 people I respect. Sir Alex Ferguson, I think, is very influential. If you're looking for business people, let's have a think about that one. I think in the local government side of things, you've obviously got Sir Howard, very influential. People like myself, I don't want to call it out in that way, but I'd like to think. People ask me, why do you get involved in things like the LEP? Because I want to lead the debate. I want to get people excited about things like apprenticeships and getting young people into some of the more modern industries like the STEM industries, etc. So all the people that sit on the LEP with me, I'd hope are having some influence on what's going on. Other than that, I think the people I mentioned earlier on, they're very influential as well. I think it's difficult to call. There's so many great people in Manchester. I love the city. I love being part of it. And I know you said you wanted me to single out 1, 2, or 3, but it is difficult. I'm sure I've not mentioned some people. I'm sorry if I didn't, but it put me on the spot. So there you go. I think it's the one I come up with a lot is it's about taking action. I call it JFDI, just effing do it. So I think a lot of people talk about things, a lot of people over-analyse things, and actually sometimes you just got to get on. I was talking only the other week at a UKTI conference, and the students that have been on a business course, they tended to be talking about the theory and doing market research and all this sort of stuff, which obviously is important. but actually you've got to take the first step and get some momentum going. You want number 2, number 3. I think it's energy, passion, drive, and that they're probably, you know, that's more than another 2. But that, you know, I think hopefully that comes across from myself. That's why I'm still in business, you know, 16, 17 years on, because I enjoy it. I think the people that come to work here enjoy it, and that, you know, I think it's important to put that into people. Oh, do you know what? I don't go out too much in Manchester anymore because I'm always blooming somewhere else in the world. But I went to Manchester House the other day and the food was amazing. So I think I'd shout that one out. If you've not been, get yourself down there. There are a number. I think, you know, downtown Manchester is one that you've got to be involved with. I think it's really energetic, a great one to be involved with. And then there are others around the city, things like the Chamber, etc. So I think, you know, get into one and ask the question of the other people in the room.